Hello and welcome to the channel. Be sure to share, like, and comment down below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for daily videos on news and politics. House Intel Committee reveals bombshell on Obama that investigators are dubbing worse than Watergate. We've learned in recent months that the FBI is riddled with Obama and Hillary's minions and has transformed into a rogue criminal arm of Obama's little shadow government. The FBI is now fully operating as essentially Obama's secret police, as these law enforcement agencies are now doing the bidding of slimy politicians rather than upholding their oath, which is to pursue impartial justice on behalf of the public. Now another bombshell has just dropped on Obama and his minions overnight, and the implications with this scandal, according to investigators, will send people to federal prison for quite a long time. According to breaking reports from Breitbart, members of the House on Thursday said they reviewed shocking contents of a classified memo in a scandal that will soon be bigger than Watergate. The memo details abuse of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act by senior Justice Department and Federal Bureau of Investigations officials in their attempt to gather dirt on President Trump, where they used the doctored infamous Dossier as grounds to obtain illegal surveillance on Trump and his entire family. Breitbart has more. It says on Thursday, members of the House said they viewed a shocking classified memo allegedly detailing abuse for the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act by senior Justice Department and Federal Bureau of Investigators officials in relation to the investigation of the Trump campaign, and called for it to be declassified and available to the public immediately. It's troubling. It is shocking. Representative Mark Meadows, Republican of North Carolina, told Fox News, "Part of me wishes that I didn't read it because I don't want to believe that those kinds of things could be happening in this country and that I call home, that I love so much." Now, the facts contained in this memo are jaw-dropping and demand full transparency. There is no higher priority than the release of this information to preserve our democracy, said Representative Matt Gaetz, Republican from Florida, a member of the Judiciary Committee, which oversees the DOJ and the FBI. Now, Steve King also says, "I have read the memo. The sickening reality has set in. I no longer hold out hope there is an innocent explanation for the information the public has seen. I have long said it is worse than Watergate. It was. Hashtag never Trump and hashtag always Hillary. Hashtag release the memo." Now another Judiciary Committee member, Representative Steve King, just said what we just read. Now, he also, Republican Ron DeSantis from Florida, another Judiciary Committee member, also called the memo deeply troubling and said it raises questions about the Obama, DOJ, and Comey FBI. The classified report compiled by the House Intelligence is deeply troubling and raises serious questions about the upper echelon of the Obama, DOJ, and Comey FBI as it relates to the so-called collusion investigation, he tweeted. "You think about it. Is this really happening in America, or is this the KGB? That's how alarming it is," Representative Scott Perry, Republican from Pennsylvania, told Fox News. "It is so alarming that the American people have to see this," Representative Jim Jordan, Representative of Ohio, a senior member of the Judiciary Committee, also said to the network. Now, the memo became available to all House members on Thursday, where predictably every single Democrat voted against the contents of the memo being released in an effort to hide their dirty scandal against Trump. Now, Breitbart went on to say that the viewing of the memo came after all Republican members of the House Intelligence Committee, whose investigators compiled the classified memo, voted Thursday to make it available to all House members. Every Democrat on the committee voted against it. According to Gaetz, the memo's contents could lead to the firing and perhaps even jailing of senior DOJ and FBI officials. "I think that this is not the end. This will not end with just firings. I believe there are people who will go to jail," he said on Fox News Hannity. Now, he said that what we saw in the memo also explains why Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, Republican of Iowa, and Judiciary Subcommittee Chairman Lindsey Graham, Republican from South Carolina, recently referred the Fusion GPS dossier author Christopher Steele for criminal investigation. I think there will be criminal implications here, Gates added. Now, heads are about to roll in this case, as the memo also contains information about the dossier put together by Fusion GPS that alleged Trump and members of his team colluded with the Russians in the 2016 election, according to a report by investigative journalist Sarah Carter. Robert Mueller's entire investigation has been based off this fraudulent memo that then served as justification for Hillary and Obama's minions to get the FISA court order so that they could then illegally spy on Trump for their opposition research during the election. What Americans need to realize is that Robert Mueller's special counsel investigation is highly illegal. In order for an investigation to even be launched against President Trump in the first place, the Department of Justice regulations first require a crime to be committed, yet no crime has ever been named in order to even justify the special counsel appointment to even take place. Now, this memo is scheduled to be released to the American public on Monday.